Hi, I'm Diederik Martins from SMOPS, your sales and marketing operations partner, and in this week's video it's going to be a little bit Marketo themed, hence my purple Marketo champion shirt. Though a lot of things we'll be addressing in this week's video can also be applied in other systems, so it's not necessarily all Marketo themed. So have you ever had the issue with too many white spaces in a salutation when opening your email? This happens, for instance, when there is a middle name and a last name in your system, but the middle name is empty. You would then get Dear Mr. Van Dyke, and then if there's no middle name, you get Dear Mr. Whitespace Dyke. Well, you can address that by creating a formula field in Marketo. Basically, there's some logic behind it where you say the formula field is called middle last name. And then you say, if middle name is not empty, then middle last name is middle name whitespace last name, else middle last name is last name. But you get the same kind of issues when you, for instance, don't have a gender, a salutation, where you could have Dear Mr. Van Dyke, and you don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs. And then you kind of start using the default value, like Mr. or Mrs. But then you have a last name. And if you don't have the last name, then you get additional white space after Dear Mr. or Mrs. white space, comma. Right? You can address this with email tokens and email scripting. And email scripting is basically velocity scripting. So techies keep listening. It's a very simple language to use, but basically what you do is you create like an email script token on the top folder level where you would say full salutation. And then basically you go and run through all the options, like if middle name is empty, or if last name is empty, or if both are empty, or salutation is empty, or any kind of combination you run through. And then basically you determine what the full start of the email should be, like Dear Mr. or Mrs., comma, Dear Mr. Jensen, comma, Dear Mr. or Mrs. Van Dyke, comma. And you run through all the options basically that you could use. Or if you're in Germany and salutation kind of depends on the person being male or female, then you could get in German, you could get Sehr, geehrte, Frau. Or you can get Sehr, geehrter, Herr. Well, basically you address that with the same technology. Both examples will be included in the comments, so you can basically paste them on the top folder level and you're free to use them. That's it for this week. If you really like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it, and stay tuned for the next video.